Okay, time for some man time. I was looking at the video of the Houston, Texas Rodeo. I figured I'd come out of my slumber and I'd speak about it. But as opposed to speaking about the rodeo, I want to talk about black culture because there's a rodeo of sorts all over this nation, all over this world, and somehow, some way, blacks, especially black Americans, have a special way of conducting themselves, ourselves, in these environments, especially when we're youths. I'll show you what I mean. We can say that there were more than just blacks in those groups, in that crowd. There were Africans, Jamaicans, Haitians. There were Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, El Salvadorians, Guatemalans, Panamanians, etc. Some whites. And all of that could be true. However, what you'll notice is if you're actually truthful and if you're cultured enough, exposed enough to other than just your culture, is that when the spiggers appropriate black culture, American black culture, hip hop, rap culture, they do it outside of their homes. And when they open up the front door, it looks like their culture, which means it's just a style. It's recreation. When the Wiggers appropriate black culture, black American culture, rap, hip hop culture, they do it recreationally as a style. But when they open up their front door, it looks like their culture. But when the niggers do black culture as a style, recreationally, and they go home and open up their front door, it looks the same as they did outside. When they go inside the house and they look inside the refrigerator, it's a bunch of shit in all the cupboards and compartments because it's black culture. So the Wiggers and the Spiggers, they're not cultured this way. It's why when it's an event that's predominantly Hispanic and some whites and very few blacks, it typically tends peacefully. It's very few of those incidents. When it's majority Hispanic and some whites and very few blacks, same thing. But when it's majority black, some Hispanics, very few whites, or majority black and some whites and very few Hispanics, there's usually a rumble, a melee, some bullshit. And I know some of you are going to say, it's not all blacks, it's not all. And most people who are going to say that are going to be either black females or black niggas who were raised by females. You know, mama's boys. Because we all know not all. But I'm willing to bet anything you have or that I have that it's 90 to 98%. You have to pick through a haystack to find a needle, to find a good black environment where there's no fuck shit. I know. I get it. It's just like finding a black business that operates with integrity and not just for the money, that wants success and not just to be known as a black business, that does good business and treats their customer spaces well and not just to make some dollars. You know, you can see it when you come inside the homes. If you have more black homes than Hispanics and whites and even Africans, Jamaicans, and Haitian homes where there's no father with the mother, it shows you who's more rebellious. When you see the children disrespect the mothers and the fathers more than they do the people in the street, it shows you who's more rebellious. When spouses fight like cats and dogs against each other than for each other, it shows you the rebellion. When parents say they're tired of their children, they get sick of these kids, they want to get rid of their children so they can do what they want to do. And what they want to do is fuck on each other. or fuck on somebody else, or get high, or just fuck off. They don't have really anything going on in themselves. It shows you the level of rebellion in the black culture. You see, these things are cultivated. See, the people who rear the children demonstrate this to the children. They expose the children to this, and it becomes normal. And if you celebrate the same holidays, you eat the same foods, you speak the same languages, the same tones, you wear the same types of clothes, you dress your daughters like the mother, you dress your sons like the father, etc., etc., it becomes cultivated in the kids. They believe in what you believe in, how you believe in, even though they don't know what you know. I know this is how black culture became such a shit culture. And for those of you who say, well, it's because it's no fathers, all you're really stating when you state that, and I don't know if you know it, I'm sure most of you don't, is that the fathers are supposed to stop the mothers from doing it, which then makes the mother look worse. If the father is not there and the children turn out the way they turned out because they're with the mother, it means the mother did it. The father just didn't stop her. I know. It also then shows you why black culture emulates single black baby mama culture. In order to stop it, you know what? I'll leave that to you. Anywho, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get the conversation started. I'd like to know why we're such a shit, disgusting culture. And why we think that if other people are involved, that it somehow exonerates us. And until next time, man, time out.